Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity of being here in this beautiful and blessed event. My name is Graca, Samo. I come from Mozambique. I'm a mother of two, married. I'm in this business with my partner. And I joined NeoLife a couple of years ago, struggling for health for my children. And in NeoLife, I really found the answer that was making me being scared about the future of health of my children. After a couple of years, my leaders, my upline and my upper leader in Mozambique said, Graca, why don't you take a step and look at this as a business? At the beginning, I didn't get interested because I was already a busy person professionally. But in fact, life showed me that if you have a purpose in life, you have to wake up every day and see what is new and that can make you do something different. It's when I started to take NeoLife as a business. I used to be a women's rights activist in the streets fighting for changes and approaching the politicians, the parliamentarians. But I learned that you can have beautiful laws, you can have a beautiful government, but if we as individuals and as people, we are not waking up and embrace who we are to make change in our own lives, there is no law, there is no policy that will make a change. And it's when I started to change my life and to change the life of many people around there. We are here to talk about prospecting and approaching. And everything starts from why. Why would you approach people? And I say there are two reasons you will approach people. First, it's because you yourself, you have a dream. You may not be clear about how big is that dream, but it's because you have a dream. The second reason, it's because people have needs. Different sorts of needs, different how big they are. It doesn't matter how big they are. But people have a common thing, which is their needs. So these two things must make you be willing to go out and make a difference. What kind of needs that people have? It depends on the condition where they are. Some people are looking for food on the table. Others, education for their children. Others, they just want to, learn something and be different from who they are. So you need to place yourself in a position that you will be the answer to what they are looking for. And when you decide to be the answer to what they are looking for, you need to remember that every time you go out, every person that you are meeting is someone who is waiting for you to tell them something that will inspire them. Don't choose, don't judge. You have to be focused in listening to see how you can help. I want to tell you that I was talking to a young group of young people yesterday, and I asked, what is your dream? Is any one of you dreaming to go abroad and study? I tell you 100%, they were saying yes. But one of them came and said, I always said I want to at least go out and do a master in any country outside Mozambique. But the reason, it's not because I want a diploma or I want more knowledge. It's because I want something that will take me out or away from my community, from where I was born. So I said, now you have something that can take you wherever you want, whenever you want. So guys, people are not doing what they are doing because they believe that is the best for them. It's because it's the only channel for them to make a change. So if we can really approach people, prospect people, but approach them, focusing in their needs and their solutions, we can make a difference. So I want to invite Aune because she has something special to tell you.
Wow, wow. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, thank you, Graca. My name is Aune Kalume, the most excited NeoLife distributor, all the way from Namibia, the land of the brave. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. I am a wife. I am married to the most loving and handsome man in the whole world, Abraham. And our home is blessed with love and 4 beautiful children. And all of us, the whole family, we are so enthusiastic about this business opportunity. In fact, for us, it's not a business, it's a family movement. By profession, I'm an accountant that I do full-time. It means I have an 8 to 5 job. But after hour, my hustle business, I wholeheartedly dedicate myself to this life-changing event. And I want to tell you, this has been a fantastic business opportunity. NeoLife has beautified our life in so many beautiful ways. And today, I'm so grateful to God, really, to be part of this amazing journey. Through this business, we are making waves, touching lives and empowering others to dream bigger and live a healthier, with more fulfilled lives. To us, this journey is more than a business. It's a purpose and passion-driven impact, really just to change a lot of people around us. Of course, as I said, we are doing it on part-time, but we build it to the level of 1 Ruby directors. And we are so excited because we are in transit. We are going to 2 Ruby director very soon. Now, this afternoon, this morning, we are given a responsibility to share with us how do we approach or how do we prospect, how do we attract people to this business. Now, the first thing that we will start with is know that you are in the mission. When you are going out, you must know that you are in the mission. We are in the mission to make a world a healthier and a happier place. You know, so you have, when you are going out to make, to impact life, first you have to identify your target market. Whom do you really want to attract? Of course, in this business, we are told you should never prejudge. You should never overlook anybody. But I want to tell you, my husband was a soldier when he was young. He told me that when they were going or when they were trained, soldiers, when you are going to the mission, you must know your target. So that you don't just go out and, shoot all over the bush and everything. Otherwise, you'll be wasting your bullets. So it's exactly the same thing with this business. When you are in the mission, you must know, who am I targeting? Abraham and I, we make it a point that we target the youth, we target the young couples. That doesn't mean that we are not talking to any other person, but this is our target. And once you identify your target, you must then live a lifestyle that attracts your market. Be the person you want to attract first is very important. Be the brand, that brand that you want people to be attracted to. If you want to be a winner, or if you want to attract winners, you must be a winner. Be intentionally with your time, your conversations, and your presence. It's very important. So you must then dress well. If you want to attract people, you must look like a success. You must carry yourself with confidence. And you must be consistent in your personal brand. Today you cannot be excited about NeoLife and tomorrow you're excited about perfumes. Doesn't make sense. In networking marketing, is a people's business. Your image, your energy matters. Your words says a lot of things. So live a lifestyle and a purpose that, motivating others, and really you must have that forward thinking always with you. Now, when you identify your market or your need, you must always know or discover their needs. Of course, for example, maybe I target the youth. What is their needs? Do they want more income? Do they want better health? Is it time freedom? Or just maybe a supportive community? Discover that need. Once you identify their need, you can then approach them with the right solutions. Because someone who came looking for money and you are just going there and talking about health, it might not be helpful. So it's very important to discover their need and you give them that right solutions. And again, when we are doing all this approach, as I said, never prejudge anyone. Because the person you are overlooking today could be your next altar in Charlie Bolton, you see. Abraham and I, we mostly using how to approach people. We are using a silent approach to attract people. In this business, we don't really force you like join NeoLife. They said actions speak louder than words. What you do if you come in our house, we can say, can I offer you aloe vera juice or NeoLife shake? Then the person is asking, what is aloe vera juice? You say, where have you been? You don't know aloe vera juice. Then you have already taken the position to be like, hey, I am in charge. And then you tell them aloe vera juice. I want to tell you, by the time you are telling them aloe vera juice and you are bringing that cool juice, by the time they zip it, they will ask you a form. See what I'm saying? Without telling them what is NeoLife. You can offer them NeoLife tea, as it's called as this. If you get somebody who's sleeping in your classroom, if you are a student, you don't have to tell people about join. Offer them the tea. Be alert and show them that there's something that they can do. I want to tell you is the best approach. We call it a silent approach, action approach. The works that you are doing. If you want to attract the youth people, tell them about the lifestyle. Young people, they love traveling. The young people, they love about beautiful things. If you are there looking shabby and not having energy, young people, they will not be attracted to you. So be that brand. Okay. And maybe lastly, before I give back to my big sister, when you are doing everything, all these things, stay consistent. Stay consistent, stay persisting all the time, year in, year out. Abraham and I, we have been doing this business for the last 18 years. The reason where we are today, we are more excited than 18 years ago. We are so persistent. We are so consistent. Let me tell you, yesterday when we were coming, when we were getting in the bus to travel to Bloemfontein, Abraham came with a colleague from work who we have been speaking to him, or he has been speaking to him about this business opportunity for the last maybe 12 years. Now, he managed, because he never quit of telling people, he managed to convince him to come with us in this journey. When this gentleman got in the bus yesterday, he said, wow, people are excited, people are going somewhere. Quickly, let me go into NeoLife and join before I got into the bus, because here we are troops. I cannot be the only civilian in these buses. So we have to give him a few minutes to go in the NeoLife and swipe. I want to tell you, consistency and persistence is a fortune in this business. And you know what? Yesterday, the same gentleman, he invited his brother. His brother is living in this Bloemfontein city. He invited the brother-in-law's wife, his in-law. And the in-law is signing up today. Can you imagine? So consistency is the key. Let me give it back to you.
I love her. Do you love her? I love her so much. For your knowledge, we signed into NeoLife in the same year. We came to discover that. So we are in the same age in NeoLife. And it's so amazing to walk this journey with Aune and Abraham, because they are very excited young couple. But before we finish, I want to say, Aune was saying that we are building a business that it's in a mission of making the world a healthier and happier place. But that is big words. What's that mean? How can we simplify that for our daily understanding? It's a business of loving and caring. Loving and caring. And it's about loving and caring. You don't only love your husband and your children. You don't only love those who are friendly to you. You don't only love those who are really smiling to you. Maybe that person who never say good morning to you is the one who is in more need than anyone else, than you even. Many people that we need to prospect and approach are people who have so many struggles, and that is the reason that sometimes are so rude. That's the reason for sometimes not listening when we are telling them the message. So when we come to accomplish this mission, is that we have to have the commitment that we are here for making this purpose to come true. And there is no any way. I used to tell people, there is no angel that will come from the heaven. We are the angels. There is no another Jesus Christ who will come again, because sometimes we are waiting for the next coming of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is already here, and it's you. The difference that we need to make, it's not what happened yesterday. It's not what you are planning. As we say that you need to plan for 1 year, for 30 days. It's what you are supposed to do now. While you are listening to these messages, to these amazing leaders coming from different parts, it's because they are putting in you the responsibility of taking what is in. This is a very small room for what we have of 7 billion or 8 billions of people out there. So it means that you have to be committed to make it happen starting now. And when you say yes, don't listen to the pain that you will feel, because sometimes it's come like that. I saw many people when we were coming or when we are here with masks. And I'm like, why are you wearing masks? It's because I flew. It's because we have always excuses. Why are you wearing masks today? Before COVID, we never knew about masks. It's only the medical people when they are doing a hard work, isn't it? And today we are normalizing wearing masks. Why? What are we hiding? We should ask that to ourselves. You remember about Alice's sessions yesterday? That she was telling us to talk with ourselves. And many things that we expose to the external world, it's inside. It's the pain we are hiding. It's the fear of no that we are bringing out. So it's so important, my people, my sisters and brothers, that we can stand up and say, enough is enough. I don't want to see hunger around me. I don't want to see naked people around me. I don't want to see people sleeping on the streets when they can have homes. Because they are all children of God. And that promise, it has to come true. It has to happen. It's not going to fall, from nothing. It's going to be through our action, through our commitment, through our determination of taking action every day. And it starts from you with the next person sitting around you and giving hands. And I like that Charlie said, yes, we can give hands, but sometimes we have to leave the hands, because sometimes people want to work in a short walk and you want to fly. Sometimes you have to leave the hand behind and you fly, because your dream is out there. Thank you.